I can't rest. I can't eat. I can hardly sleep. I stay online all the time, trying to stay up to date to what is happening.
Maria Andreeva, like thousands of Canadians, is struggling to find her way home amid global anxiety over the coronavirus. Maria is stuck in Peru, where the borders are closed, curfews are in place, and police patrol the streets, ensuring no one disobeys the orders. This weekend, the government named Peru as a potential country from which Canada was working with airlines to rescue the stranded.
It is the best news that we've received so far. It definitely feeds our hopes.
But as international borders are shuttered and many airports no longer offering flights, Maria faces the very real possibility she may remain trapped.
My biggest concern right now is that there may be just one plane coming, which is definitely not enough to fit even half of the Canadians that are currently stranded. And so the question remains, what's going to happen to those that don't get on that plane?
It will not be possible to ensure the return of all Canadians who wish to come home.
The man in charge of efforts to bring home Canadians from abroad, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, said again on Twitter Sunday the government was helping organize commercial flights from Morocco, Spain, Peru, and several other Latin American countries. In a memo sent Saturday night to travelers stranded in Peru, Global Affairs Canada said they would still be allowed to leave, despite Peru declaring its borders permanently closed. But help can't come fast enough for Maria, who's desperate for details on when she might see her family again.
I've emailed and I have been calling the embassy throughout the whole morning. There's no answer so far.
Her story is not unlike that of other overseas Canadians who took off without any idea a pandemic would be declared, that the world would come to a stop, and that consular help would be limited.
I think it's the lack of information that makes us all feel that we're in limbo. It would be nice to get sort of updates, maybe daily, so that we know what is happening. The only information we get is we're working on it. That's it.
The first flight organized by the government brought 444 Canadians home from Morocco, but the situation remains dire for those who were left behind. Now, the Foreign Affairs Minister tweeted that he's spoken to his Moroccan counterpart, and as a result, Air Canada will operate 2 additional flights in the coming days. For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.